I didn't think it was red. I mean, I obviously I couldn't see a replay in the game. I just saw a replay now. I didn't think it was red. I didn't think Ashley's Cole was red last week either. You know, but last week on the VAR, they didn't review whether it was a foul or not. They reviewed whether he was the last man or not, and instead of looking at was it a foul or not. And you know, this time, you know, they didn't even deem it was necessary to review this one. So.
Scott?
Did you kind of feel like no matter what happens, the worst thing comes out of it at the moment?
It's like I said last week, if we didn't have bad luck, we'd have no luck.
Adam?
He'll get an MRI on his knee tomorrow, and then we'll know for sure what's up. It could be.
Scott?
What do you like about what you guys are doing right now? You're certainly not getting the results that you want, but you know, those of us who've been watching all season, the team seems to be playing maybe its best soccer of the year at the moment.
I mean, I think at times, you know, we played better. I thought we were a little non-aggressive in the first half, but I thought at the beginning of the second half, I thought we came out and we played really well. You know, we're trying to get them to play with a little more intensity and concentration. Was unhappy of taking the goal when we did. I think 25% of our goals have occurred in the last 15 minutes of a half. This is 3 games in a row where we take a goal, or 2 games in a row. We've taken 3 goals now right at the end of a half or at full time, and that's just a lack of concentration. So we've got to improve that part of it. So at times I think we're doing better, but every week we get faced, you know, with, you know, things that are nobody's fault, you know, freakish injuries, you know, Alessandrini's wife goes into labor, so, you know, it seems like every time there's, okay, what event can we come now? When the trainer calls me, I'm panicked.
Even the VAR went against you in the penalty. But that was the right call, isn't it?
They said it started, that the foul started outside the box. You know, last week the foul started outside the box, but they said his toe was on the line. So I don't know. You know, I don't know. I always thought it was supposed to be clear and unequivocal. So maybe that was clear. You know, that one, I think, yeah, maybe they got right. I think, you know, like I said, Ashley Cole's last week, I think they got wrong.
Kevin?
Sigi, when I've seen you guys in training, it's a very spirited team. You know, seems to be a lot of chemistry, a lot of things going right. Why is that not translating into games?
I mean, because every week we end up having to play a different lineup, you know. So you train and you prepare, and you're prepared with Alessandrini playing here, and now all of a sudden, okay, let's change that. Let's go have Jameson play there. Then you lose, you know, Pelé, and so now, okay, let's put a new guy in there now. You know, so let's play Diallo at left back where he hasn't played in a while. So now let's see if we can find a right back if his knee's serious. It's like we're always robbing Peter to play Paul, so we haven't had an opportunity. This was Gio's first game back in 2 weeks, and I thought Gio had a really, really good first half. And because of the way the game went and the substitutions, he probably played more minutes than he maybe should have. You know, so about 60 minutes or so, you know, he ran out of steam a little bit, but I thought he was very good in the first half. And, you know, so if we could get all those guys on at the same time, it would certainly help our team. But, you know, that sounds like I'm crying, and I don't want to cry. You know, the guys, you know, they're all professionals on this team, so when their number gets called, they got to, you know, do it.
Larry, last question.
Talk about Kempen, aside from the final score, he still made some pretty big saves.
I thought Kempen made some good saves. Obviously, he spilled the one where Wando scores at the end, but he makes 3 saves, you know, to keep us in it. So I think when you look at last week, the 2 penalties, the 3 saves he comes up with here, you know, I mean, he's definitely has earned the right to continue to be the starting goalkeeper.